May profits be upon you. Welcome to another weekly Forex forecast. It is Sunday, September 7th, and we are looking at the US dollar in the US dollar CAD, US dollar CAD. UCAD, if you will. All right. Now, let's look at the monthly time frame. What we're looking at is this is a huge sideways move, right? But there's some ups and downs inside of it for sure. All right. And since the last swing low was given in 2021, prices moved up, consolidated, broke out, moved up. And we have finally swept the high of January 2016 and the high of April 2020. We swept those highs for buy side liquidity. I think you can tell by the nature of this move. Since February, we've been bearish until we get this month, which is July, and I've been talking about it since the Dixie analysis that I put out already today. The Euro USD and the Pound USD, we have been bearish, but we had a bullish July. On the Dixie, it's been a bear. It's been the exact opposite. Okay, we had actually on the US the Euro USD and the Pound USD show the opposite. We had a bearish July. Okay, so this looks like we are setting up for a longer term downtrend. It looks like it. Why? Because one, this was an impulsive move. Two, we took out bearish fair value gap here. If you can't see it, I'm drawing it in now. We took out a bullish fair value gap here. I'm sorry. And why won't it change color? I thought I changed the color on it. All right. Yeah. So, and it was used to go higher, and then price took it out and created a bearish one in its place, right? A bearish fair value gap that is untouched. All right. When you create an imbalance on the way down, that price will come back to reprice, right? To rebalance that imbalance. And I think that's where we're going to see some short-term bullish activity heading towards this high, which is the low of the bearish fair value gap. Okay, let's get rid of this. So you can see July, if we focus in on it, the July candle, we can see that it completely took out the high of June's, all right, the June candle, and we see that we closed well above it, so that it would indicate more bullishness to come. We would trade towards this high with that next candle, which is what we did. Price opened, traded towards the high, took it out. Let me see. Can I just do it this way? Yeah. Traded towards the high, took it out, and then we retraced. All right. And what do I say? Put the Fibonacci retracement on the range of that trading range that created that candle. This is the low. This is the high, the retracement, and what we're going to get is a landing spot. We are already in the discount of this range. All right, there is the premium prices above the 50% and below, below the 50% is the discount price dipped into the discount right here, right? And you can see that we've been bullish from there. All right. Will that continue? I think it will. I think we trade towards this high. Why? Because I think we're heading towards that bearish fair value gap. That's why. Okay. So let's go down to the weekly. And let's get rid of that. Let's clean it up a little bit so we can see what we're talking about. All right. What we got on the weekly? Well, you can see, all right, that we traded high above the, what do you call this? The consolidation. You see that the lows are getting higher, higher, and higher, even still higher, even after making the new swing high. All right. We tapped, we tapped, we tapped, and we pushed up here. I like this. I like this movement for short-term bullishness. I think these lows are going to be liquidity lows for a nice drop run for price, where it comes down and sweeps all that sell side liquidity. It's the only reason why markets do that. Right? We took this buy side liquidity for sure. All right, but after taking these highs up here, uh, you got to think there was a lot of stop losses up there, a lot of liquidity, and we took it all. Prices dropped pretty nicely. I'm looking for price to pull back up into this untapped bearish fair value gap for a longer term move down towards these lows. That's what I that's the scenario that I can see. All right, and if we had to look to see is price heading up higher, well, look, see this move here. This is the low. This is the low, and if we go to the top of that low, we have a change in the state of delivery. Because once price broke higher and traded above that high, prices tapped it again, come back to it, tapped it again, tapped it again. This this looks like the change in the state of delivery. I'm looking for price to deliver to this high right here and into that fair value gap. So I'm going to put a mark up there for liquidity, buy side liquidity, right? And I'm gonna that if I can get in a trade on a lower time frame down here, this will be my TP. Got it? But we have to see the setup first. What do we need to see? We need to see, uh, like, look at this. Now, last week I pointed this fair value gap out. I said we were looking at which candle? What candle? We were looking at this setup right here. And I said, hey, there's a fair value gap. Price could use that fair value gap for lower prices. Boom. Right? You see prices trading through that fair value gap. Look at how price opened up this week. This is Sunday. Again, this is Sunday, but this is going to be the Monday candle. All right. And we're above it already. Doesn't mean we're out of correction territory. Price could all of a sudden drop and sweep the sell side liquidity before a hard move up. I'm telling you right now, I would like to see that. I would like to see a move down before the market um, takes that move to the upside. I would like to see that. So uh, I mean, we got to see how the market opens, how it develops, and I'll be very patient with this because we we're not this bearish fair value gap has not actually failed yet. We could see that drop from here, and these relative equal lows just below this CISD would be perfect for a sell side liquidity sweep. I would love to see it. Doesn't mean it's going to happen. I would love to see this. And this is where I would get into my trade. I'd wait for price to make a low, a lower high, a lower low, a higher high, and I wait for the pullback. This is where I would get in to take it up to that fair value gap, up to this uh, that liquidity high there. Does that make sense? I hope it does because it makes sense to me. Now, if price decides to move towards it here, I'd wait for a pullback. That's all. If it starts to move up higher from here, I'd just wait for a pullback, and maybe we might get a pullback once it takes that high. Once it gets up here, and maybe it leaves a fair value gap as it moves up. I'd wait for a price to hit that fair value gap, and then I'd jump in. We'll see, man. I just want to be patient with it. I don't want to rush anything on this market. Okay, but that's what I'd be looking for. Is there a hint on the 4 hour? Is there a hint on the 4 hour? Well, not really. Not really. You see these look like liquidity uh, liquidity targets. There's we got a very thin fair value gap here that price could use for higher prices, and that could give us what we need. Because on the but we are in this 4 hour fair value gap, and it looks like price is trying to get above it. So yeah, I'm gonna watch it. I'm gonna watch it hard. I'm gonna watch that fair value gap on the 4 hour. I'm gonna put some eyes on this. I'm glad I saw this actually. Doesn't mean much because there is a lot of bearish momentum in that candle. And if I could see price take out um, this low, if I could see price take out this low before moving up, hey, I think that would be great. I think that would be awesome. Yeah, it would be. I'm going to mark it, and I suggest you keep an eye on it. Let's go back to the daily. Yeah. So if it could sweep that, doesn't necessarily have to take out the relative equal lows here. Not yet. Doesn't have to. All right. But if we I didn't think something. I did not think of something. If we go into that wick here, and I measure it. Here's the 50% of that wick. I'm going to look at that because I want to see if price respects the 50% of this wick because the body is so small. I would love to see that. If we can get a setup somewhere right around here, and price gives me that pullback I need. Look at this. That was a bearish fair value, a bullish fair value gap. Price used it and pushed up. Yeah, I'll see if the midpoint of this wick holds. The price can come on down here and give me that break of market structure, a market structure shift on the lower time frame. I would love to take that higher. All right, I'll see you in the next video. Hey, don't forget to hit the boost button. Don't forget to hit that like button, and do make sure you go and check out the breakdowns, the analysis that I already put out for the pound USD, the Euro USD, and the US dollar index. Okay, I'll see you in the next video. Thank you for watching.